Hello, everyone. My name is Carol, and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. And I am here with you today to do an angel message reading for the collective. It is Friday, the 16th, as I'm filming this, and we are almost into the weekend here. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend ahead. And I thank you for being here and supporting the channel with your watches, views, subscriptions, comments. I love seeing them all. All right, we're starting out with the Elemental Oracle. I love this for our base energies. We see where we're all at with it. I have said my prayer, called in my spirit guides, and they will be with us for this reading. So what do we need to know here, spirits? What do we need to know on this Friday, the 16th? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to know, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, bottom of our deck is Oceans and Bravery, and this is a 3 energy. So here we have this young woman, right, and she's keeping it all in balance. Here we see her, she's balancing the earth in the water. Got to be pretty incredible to keep balance on that. So you're staying in good balance right now. You're staying even keeled, holding it all together, keeping all the balls in the air, and you're doing a good job at it. So 3, that's our first energy out here today, a 3. And I'm drawn further on the bottom of the deck, we have fire and ignition. And for some reason, I'm drawn to that today. And when that happens, I know it's going to be part of the reading. And this is an 8. So someone might be fired up about their work or something they're doing in their life, something they're working towards. Okay, so this is an 8. Okay. We have snow and silence, and this is a 7 energy. So someone here is non-communicative. They're in silence. They're in the quiet. They might not be messaging in any way, getting in touch with you or whatever, or there's some kind of silent energy around you. Maybe you're experiencing some moments of silence in your life and appreciating it, right? I know when I come in to do my tarot readings into this little cubby of a world I have here, I always appreciate the silence that I have, so I get that pure and honest communication with spirit as I'm doing these readings. So maybe someone out there is going through a similar situation now, being silent, quiet, going within, maybe like hermit energy. Okay, and that's a 7. We have north and expansion, and this is a 1. And this is like an Ace of Pentacles type of energy, a possibility, something you're putting effort into, true north direction, your soul's purpose. And you're going to be expanding on your services or what you can offer. Okay, that's a 1. We have plants and growth, and this is a 10 energy. So you're working on something, you're growing something, just like this elk is out there in the woods somewhere with all this growth on it. You're out there somewhere in the world having growth in some situation in your life. This could be a work, career, a volunteer thing. This could be a relationship, growing a life together with someone. Anything like that where you're growing something. This energy is here. You've ignited something, you're expanding, you're staying balanced and brave in it all. And that's a 9. Oh, that was a 10, I'm sorry. We have speed and movement, and this is a 6. So somebody's stepping into action. Maybe they've been ignited. They're moving a lot. Maybe you're more active right now in your life. Maybe that's intentional in your life. Maybe you're being starting a new exercise thing, and that's where your growth is, or a health regimen or something like that, or life just speeding up, getting faster, time moving quicker. And I was thinking about this myself. Like, here we are in the middle of August, kids getting ready to go back to school, summer almost over, and life just seems to be speeding up. And I think it always feels that way when you get at the end of one season and you move into the next, right? It just feels like, oh, it's coming oh so fast. So somebody may be experiencing that. We have magic and alchemy, and this is also a 7. So someone transmuting energy, working through difficult energies, turning it into positive energies, manifesting their dreams. You're in real magician energy right now, and you're working on something. And I can feel that energy strongly, right? Someone is dedicated, committed, putting the work in, putting the time in. Maybe it's a silent experience for you, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're doing it alone and in the quiet. And you're working on it fast. You're putting fast energy in. So beautiful energy here for someone today. Alchemy, speed, and movement. And then we have music and joy. And maybe you're someone that gets great enjoyment from listening to music. I know I do. I know I get messages in music. And for whatever reason lately, when I see this card, I'm just drawn to that moon. And on the 19th, we have a super blue moon in Aquarius. So beautiful energy with that. So maybe some kind of messages are going to be kicking up for you this weekend as we move closer to that moon energy. Maybe something with growth. As this music comes in under that growth. Okay, let's go into Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what wants to come out here. All right, Spirit Guides, what do we need to know? And anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck is Clean It Up, and this is a 3 energy. And this is an energy of clean up. This is really about cleaning up your inner energies, right? Clearing your mind. Maybe you have some releasing to do of past energies in your life that are still cluttering your mind or your heart or your soul. Really cleansing out yourself, cleaning it up, releasing things of the past, okay? And this also can mean cleaning and organizing up your spaces so that you can welcome more. You have more capacity, emotional and physical capacity to welcome in new things into your life, okay? And that's a 3. And that's where we have this balance going on, somebody keeping it all in balance. We have go the distance, and this is an 11. This is somebody committed to going the distance on something. Maybe you're on a career path of some kind, and you have to put a lot of effort in, and you put that effort in each and every day, going to work, showing up, putting your best efforts in. Maybe you're starting some kind of a foundation or building some kind of a business, and you're going the distance on it. You're working through any problems or low times in that, and you're just going towards that proverbial finish line whenever you reach it, but you're dedicated, committed, and going for it. We have higher power, and this is an energy. This is the spirits and the angels letting us know that there are energies and forces working for us that are just higher. They know more, they see more, they can make more happen in our lives. And they're at work for us here. And you are tapping in, whoever we're reading for today, what part of this collective that we're reading for today, you are tapping into this higher power energy in your life. Spiritual energies that are guiding you and helping you. And that's a 4. And that's our first 4 here today. Some room here on the table. Hang on. Sometimes I can almost hear the cards going, pick me, pick me. We have to the sea. And this means about flowing with the energies, right? And there's a face of a spirit here. You probably can't see it, but there is a spirit face there. So you are flowing with the energies, right? You're in this flow, maybe this flow of growth and expansion, this ignition you feel, ready to go in and do it, and just flowing, right? In the stream of flow. What comes each day, you're just flowing through it all. And that is a 7. And maybe it's a quiet flow you're in. We have unfinished symphony, and this is a 10. Right? So something you're working on, right? You're putting your all in. You're in a rhythm with it. I see the keyboard there. And you're just putting out some beautiful energy in a way that's unique to you. Okay? And that's a 10. So something in your life that you're going the distance on that just isn't finished yet. You feel there's more work to be done, or you know there's more work to be done. We have an energy of orphaned here, and this is a 5. And this is someone who feels left out in the cold, abandoned, forgotten about. This could be lack mentalities, lack consciousness, anything like that that could be holding you down, holding you back, or stopping you from reaching your highest goals in life. And this is a 5. This can be a current or past energy. This can be your energy or somebody attached to you. So let me throw that out there, that not every energy that I'm going to read on here today is going to be for you. You may resonate with most of it, all of it, some of it, and sometimes maybe none of it. But I think when you watch a reading like this, that you always get some sort of message that you need to hear. And it's my intention with Spirit that these readings get out to the people that need to hear the messages that come out. But think about the people in your life and how these energies could fit in with them, okay? We have this energy of not for you, and this is a 6. And this is an energy of Spirit saying to you, there's a game being played here, right? It's on a chessboard. There's a fortune cookie here that says, nope, this game you're in, this situation that's being played out is not for you. whatever this is, whatever you're hoping for, you're asking for, it's not for you. This energy isn't for you. And that's right now. Maybe in the future, as you do some healing or whatever, that might come in for you. But something you're feeling or thinking, someone that's attached to you, something you're hoping for in your life, Spirit's saying, nope, not for you. So we'll see if we can get some more information here on what we're talking about. Maybe it's this silence, lack, and orphaned energy that somebody has that we're trying to clean up. You know, having that lack mindset, maybe that's what's not for you. And last is observer. And this is a 4 energy. So someone in observing energy. And I think this is like a Sagittarius energy. Somebody that is just watching, waiting, seeing what's happening, paying attention to energies, and just viewing, waiting, maybe in silence, observing. And that's a 4. And that could be you. Maybe you're observing things a little more closely now in your life. You're paying attention and you're watching and you're waiting. Okay, next we're going to take, well, let's do the enchanted map. Let's see what wants to come out here. So far in our spread, we have every number out except 2s and 9s. 2s and 9s. Okay, bottom of the deck is Moonlight. This is a 6. And this is an energy of spirit and angels saying, we got a big blue full moon coming up here in a couple of days. And please pay attention to your intuition. It's going to be strong. They're going to be trying to communicate with you and send you messages, okay? And this card seems to come out around full moons all the time. So Spirit's trying to talk, so let's listen. Let's pay attention to our intuition and how we're feeling, okay? And remember, your intuition will never scare you. It's not about being afraid. It's just a solid message you get, something you feel real security in, okay? And this is a 6. So maybe you're going to get some message about what's not for you. Spirit of place. And this is a 4. And this is about being, having a full-bodied experience where you're at in life, in the timeline you're on now. Be there, be full and present in it, and experience it in a full-bodied way with all your different senses, okay? Being comfortable where you're at. Those types of energies, okay? And this is a 4. And that comes in, you know, with the observer and the higher power energy. So I'm feeling with this 4 energy here, some real spiritual energy. Somebody really, maybe really tapped in and working with their spirit guides in some way. Golden Palace, and this is a 5. And this is about unlocking and opening yourself up to getting out of this lack mentality right and really stepping into the flow and the energy of abundance in your life. And Spirit says, wherever you are right now, you are in that place. You are in that flow, and you have the potential. The energy is around you. The potential there to manifest wealth into your life, to grow it, to work with it, for opportunities to be coming towards you. But you must be in this state of flow and aligned with this energy. It's not like money is just going to appear out of thin air for you. It's saying you are aligned with abundance. So keep putting the effort in, and you'll see this miraculous and wondrous energy around you emerge as you put more work into it, okay? So a beautiful energy, great potential here for someone. And right, that does come in, right? So this may be an energy of the past for you, and you're coming in now. Now you're aligned. You're aligned with the state of flow in your life, and you're going to have opportunities coming in. Nice. And we have going with the flow out here in this balanced energy, so that makes me really feel that it is an energy you're releasing. We have mountain, and this is a 6, and this is Spirit highlighting the path that you should take, and that's going right through your problems. Mountains represent problems or things we need to conquer in our life, and instead of, you could climb over the top of the mountain, you could skirt around it, right, and just totally avoid this situation in your life. But Spirit saying, let's go head on in it. Let's just face it and deal with it, and then release it, process it and release it. So this is a 6. And maybe, this is what they're trying to get you to do with this not for you energy, is to just, whatever this problem or situation is in your life, just to go head on at it. Don't try to avoid it any longer. Just go straight at it. We have storm fields, and this is a 9. Maybe you feel some kind of energy coming to you, or maybe you've just gotten out of a chaotic energy in your life. But that kind of storm feeling, it's either coming towards you or it's leaving you. Okay, so I don't know where anyone is on this, but that's the 2 energies with this card, right? And I'm feeling that it could be going, we could have some of the collective releasing these energies, moving further away from chaos and conflict in their life. And we have others who feel this energy coming towards them, okay? So that's a 9. Now we are just missing 2s. We have protecting treasure. And this is a 3 energy. And here we have someone like keeping guard over a treasure chest, and they have something special in there, something they're nurturing, growing, protecting, trying to take care of. Now this could be a project or something you're working on. This could be, maybe you're protecting your soul and your heart from further damage or further pain. And we have to heal our heart. It's the only way to live a truly authentic life, is to heal your heart and open it up to love in the world. And when you do, life changes for us. Okay, so here someone's protecting that. They're protecting a version of themselves in some way that they feel they need to right now. And that's 10, 11, 12, so that's a 3. And that comes in right under clean it up, right? Clean up that thinking, the fears, the worries, the past, the hurts, the pain. Let's fully release here, people. Let's fully release. We have the energy of home, and this is a 9, right? Home being of significance again. And right, this is really being at home with yourself, being authentic in who you are, being aligned mind, body, and soul is one way to look at this. Being comfortable in who you are, right? Being your authentic self. This can also be an energy of someone thinking about moving somewhere else, going somewhere else. This could be an energy of somebody returning, selling a home, buying a home, moving home. Okay, lots of different ways this can apply, especially in a collective reading, right? We could all be going through any one of those scenarios in our life right now. And that's a 9. And maybe that's where this storm energy is, right? Maybe it's causing you some chaos and conflict because you're not sure. Maybe you're thinking about a move and you're not sure about it. This could be even a move in work. Maybe you're thinking about changing your career path in some way. Maybe you feel a storm in work coming and you want to make a different move somehow, okay? So something like that could be coming in here too. We have coming apart, and this is a 10. And this is an energy of some type of a relationship splitting apart. This can be even an energy within you that you're splitting apart from someone. Maybe someone or some things that you've carried on in yourself for a long time. It's finally coming apart and leaving you, right? A real separation of energies, a division between you and someone else. Some type of third situation in your life, there's really going to be a separation in that, okay? And that's a 10. And our last is ride the wave, and this is a 5, right? And this is that being in the flow, right? Maybe you've had a little bit of success on some path, whether in a relationship or a career path, growing a business, whatever it is. You're riding the wave on that. You've done some healing, some growing, releasing, and you're riding the wave. You're hoping to be successful, and you're happy, like these dolphins here. You're happy about the work you're doing, this true north you're facing, the growth that you're seeing, the going the distance, right? The determination to get there. And that is a 5. Yep, you're going to ride a wave to success, right? And you're going to reach the state of money flow here, I think, with these release of energies that you're doing. Okay, now we're going to take the sacred chi. See what wants to come out here. Usually have a surprise or two that shows up in this energy. Sometimes really drives a message home for us. Okay, bottom of our deck is 11 and honesty. So maybe Spirit is charging you with being honest with yourself, honest with how you're feeling, what you want in your life. Maybe you're not being honest about it. Maybe you're burying some energies or something like that. So this is an 11. Or maybe something else is going on, and that is an earth energy here. So I'm going to let the energy form a little more before I comment on that further. So it looks like we have all of the energies out here. Yep, we have spiritual and water are each have 3 cards out. We have 2 earth, 2 fire, and 1 air energy. And 1 energy here is the energy of arrogance. Somebody who has to have, it has to be all about them, right? They have to have the way they want it, what they want to do, their way or the highway. They're not willing to consider anybody else's point of views or whatever. It's about them and what they need, and that's it. They're not considering other people. It's really arrogant energy here. So this would be like the Five of Swords kind of energy. Somebody angry, like frustrated, all about me, what I need, what I want. A 5. Okay, our fire energy, we have a 4 with spontaneity, right? Somebody who's fiery and passionate, keeping their eye on the prize, going for it, working towards it, not losing sight of it. And that's a 4. And we have a 5 with integrity. And this is an energy of you realizing that you're a leader, that people are looking up to you, that you have to be an example for other people, and how you carry yourself. You're really stepping into power and strength here with that lion energy here, a real fire energy of strong integrity and honor. And I'm feeling a real intuitive energy here for some reason for someone. But somebody really gets this, that they're setting an example and that people are looking for that example, okay? And that's a 5. And it's funny, that integrity energy under arrogance, they don't really match up, do they? They don't. Okay, our water energy, we have flow. And this is the third card about flow. This is like an Ace of Cups, right? An opportunity and love and abundance in your life. This could be self-love. This could be love for all mankind. This could be love coming into your life, you sharing your love with someone. But that is an ace. So we have like an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups here today. We have what would be the Six of Cups energy here, and they call it passion here. This is an emotional connection that you have with somebody, that you're really passionate. You share a passionate relationship with somebody, and it's successful. It's a successful energy, and it could be an energy of the past too. And we have 5 disappointed, 5 of Cups energy, water energy, which is emotions, right? So this is someone who has some regrets, and they're not going to have any more regrets in life. They're going for what they want. They're leaving the past behind, everything to do with the past. They're in this state of flow, and they're going forward. They are very determined to move forward in their life, okay? And this is a 5. So we have these energies in this 5, and 5 is about change, numerologically. Okay, then we have what would be the 10 of Pentacles energy, and they call it privilege here. And this is about working towards this type of an energy, working towards long-term success in your life, whether this is professionally or personally. You know, the successful career, the successful relationships, the family, the homes, the cars, the kids, the American dream, right? Really working towards this successful abundance period in your life. And that is a 10. Our spiritual energy, we have another ace, and this is that magician energy, right? You're alchemizing energies. You're manifesting in this energy. You're really in a state of flow right now. Somebody we're reading for here, really in a state of flow. We have wisdom keeper, and this is a 5. So someone here is very wise, right? They've been through a lot. And as we go through experiences in our life, if we take the lesson, if we really learn what's happened to us in a situation or an event, and we apply that lesson, that learning to our lives, it makes us wise when we don't repeat the same things, when we can see the pitfalls and the red flags in situations because of our past experiences. So you are this wise person, or you're going to be coming in contact with some wisdom, some great wisdom in your life that's going to help you on your journey. And that is a 5. And next we have is turning point. And this is a 7 energy. So right now, things are going to start turning. 5 energy is probably the largest energy out here today, indicating some change. The changes seem around someone being in this state of flow, maybe coming into some success. They're wise, they have integrity, they have no regrets, and they're dealing with someone around them is arrogant. There's an arrogant energy here. Either this is you, the viewer, or somebody attached to you. Okay, so think about that. Who could be arrogant in your life right now? That's just all for them. Is that you? Is that an energy? Are you about only yourself and no one else? But here we have a turning point, right? Somebody getting out of this energy, maybe getting out of the darkness, the silence, out of the chaos and the storm fields, and coming into this green pasture. They're working hard for it, and that's a 7. Okay, how are we doing on time here? We're at a half hour. What do we want to do next? I'm going to pull in this newer deck I have, Guides of the Hidden Realms. Really liking this deck. The imagery in it is different, and these are guide cards, so they're angels that are helping us with some different energies in our life. So the spirit guides and angels, what do we need to see today? What energies are about us today? What else needs to come out here, Spirit? Well, every now and then I get a deck and I can hear the thinking going on. Okay. Bottom of the deck is full moon eclipse. And this is a 15, so this would be a 6 energy. It's removing internal obstacles, confronting self-identity, and intensity. So, okay, I'll talk about this. I know what this is. So, with this one here, this is an energy of you going within, right? Maybe you're in this hermit, this silence energy. You're going within and you're taking a look at how you put yourself out in the world and how do you want to be perceived? What do you want to know about? And you're really confronting that self-identity. And I know in my life that I've had as I get more spiritual ascension, as I awaken and go to another level more and more and more, you know, I've really been in this place of looking at myself and going and confronting some past held beliefs I've had and challenging them a little, whether these have been about myself, about someone else, about situations, right? So maybe somebody else is in an energy like that, and it's an intensity is coming out with whoever this is right now, and we have that fire with ignition, right? And that would match up with intensity. But removing these internal blockages of lack mentalities, and we have this down here, right? And this could be, like I said, an energy in the past, and this angel is helping you work through these energies so that you can release lack mentalities. And this can be lack around money, lack around love, lack around friendship, uh, job, whatever, loneliness, whatever you feel you have a lack of in your life. Spirit's saying, let's flip the lid on that. Let's go internally, right? Because something here is not for you. Some kind of energy that you carry within you or that's around you is just not for you. And you're not, you know it, but you're not saying it, is the kind of energy I'm getting here. That you know it is just eternal, internally not matching up with you anymore. But maybe you're continuing to go and put yourself in some kind of situation, and it's challenging your identity of who you think you are. Maybe you've had, you've had some real awakening around that in your life. And look at these eyes, right? Like, I'm looking at it in my camera, and I see it looking back at me, and there's an intensity even in this card, right? In the eyes and how they're looking at you, the way the lips are pursed on the mouth, right? Like someone's about ready to blurt it out. They're about ready to blurt it out. They're not going to be able to hold it back anymore. There's an intensity bubbling up in this person. And this energy is going to come screaming out. Maybe this is that storm that's building. Okay. And what did we say this was? This is a 6. Yeah. And that comes right in under passion, right? We have the dream of co-creation. And this is manifestation, divine partnership, and frequency and alignment. So we have the magician energy here loud today in a couple of spots. We're manifesting our dreams, right? We're putting our all into something here, some kind of growth, some kind of want, some desire that we're going full steam ahead on, staying determined. So we have that manifestation, and you might be co-creating with the universe, like I feel I'm doing here when I do these readings, right? I'm co-creating with spiritual energies, with the universe, with all of you. We are all co-creating this experience. And this is about frequency and coming into alignment with yourself, with these energies, and doing something, some kind of frequent connection you have that you're building and growing, that you're keeping that alive and pursuing that further in your life. And here's that Zen-like energy, where in the other card we saw that real driven intensity and something else. We can see the real spiritual connection here for somebody. And like I say, if you're showing up watching these angel readings, you are building and growing spiritually yourself. Okay, so this energy, and this is an 8. And so this could be around your work, right? And we have that fire and ignition. So maybe you've finally figured out what you want to do for life, to face this true north in your life. Maybe you finally know what that thing is, and you're just putting your all into it. Okay. We have rice, juicy. Ooh, this is a spicy card. We have ripe, juicy, and ready. Poised for success. Potential waiting to be realized. So, you know, this ignition energy, and it's saying your energy is ripe and ready. You are ready to receive, right? More of you and what you have to offer is yet to be realized. You are ripe and ready. That's what they're saying. Put yourself out there, do the work, take the risk, take the chances. And here I feel like this supportive energy, somebody confirming what you already know about yourself. So let's trust our inner knowings. Let's trust those feelings that come into us, those intuitive hits, okay? Those things that make us go, right? Trust that in you. And this is a 6. 6 is a big energy today too, 5 and 6. We have focus on the brilliance and focused attention and prioritizing. Put your glasses on, Carol. Focused attention, prioritizing, and persevering. Focusing on the brilliance, and this is an 11 energy. So again, this is somebody spiritually aligned, and they're focusing their attention on what they want in their life. They're putting their all into it, and they're persevering through lean times in their life, tough times in their life, busy times in their life. They're in alignment, and they have focused attention. They're focusing their attention. And this guide is helping you to bring in more focus and attention, to be more perseverant in your life, and to stay in alignment, okay? The guides are supporting this energy, and they want you to focus on your brilliance. Focus on what you're really good at, right? And put your all energy into that, okay? And that's an 11. Yeah, and that's what that I is for, right? Focus right in. And I think we had that come out somewhere else here. Oh, I think it was on the spontaneity card. I felt this focus, right? She's got the eagle eye there, and the way the tiger looks, tiger, lion, cheetah, whatever this is here. All right, focused in, zero it in on the prize or what they want. And that's what this angel is helping with you, to help you to focus, to stay in the present moment. Okay. We have what is holy and what is true. And this is a 14, so that breaks down to a 5. Appreciation, witnessing the unmerited gift of grace. And what is holy, what is true? And this is a 5. And I talked about this in one of the sign readings I did, but I want to share an experience with you. A couple of things that have happened to me over the last couple of weeks that I want to share with you all, and it's around the power of manifestation and co-creating with the universe and working with the universe. So what is holy, what is true? So I've been witnessing some real wondrous things, some miraculous, some magic in my life, and I have great appreciation for this, and I'm grateful and forgiving. And there's no greater power in your life than forgiveness. And that really starts with self-forgiveness, right? You really have to forgive yourself before you can forgive another. And just let it all go with a forgiving and graceful heart, right? And that's something you do for you. You really do that for you. And more people need to understand that. Doesn't mean you ever have to forget, right? But you drop those burdens and that hatred and anger, okay, and shame and blame. But what I want to share, and I want this to be, so what did we say this was? A 5. And this is around manifestation and magic just in your life and how important it is to pay attention in your life. So a couple of weeks ago, I was with a friend, and we were packing up something into my car. Um, well, first, earlier in the day, somebody says to me, "Oh, do you have any quarters?" And I said, "No, I don't." And this person says, "Oh, I need quarters to throw in the dryer to dry my clothes later." And, he uses a laundromat. And, I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't." The day went on, packing some stuff into my car, and all around the outside of my car on the ground were quarters. I was just like surrounded my car. And I collected them up and brought them over to this person and said, "Oh, look, these just miraculously appeared around my car, and you needed quarters. So here they are for you." And I thought, wow, how magic, how cool, right? And I kind of put it in the back of my mind. And then something else happened to me this past weekend. I was at one of those community car shows where they block off the downtown area, and there was just a ton of cars there, and events and music and food vendors and crafters. It was a real community celebration of some kind. And I was walking down there through a friend, and again, earlier in the day, I had broke my favorite pair of sunglasses right down the middle, like here, so they couldn't be worn. And they were the cheapest, oldest glasses I could think of. They were really so scratched. How did I see out of them? But they were perfect the way they felt on my nose, the right length for my ears. They were lightweight. They were dark in color. They were just perfect. I loved them. And they broke. And here I was outside on this beautiful, hot, sunny day. I had another pair of sunglasses I don't like. They're falling down, slipping off my face. And I just made this little wish in my head, like, oh, I wish I had my old glasses. A little later in the day, I'm walking under a covered sidewalk in front of a storefront. The stores were all closed because of this big event, and there was no one around. It was just me and a friend walking, and I looked down, and all of a sudden, on the ground, neatly placed, as if intentionally placed there by somebody, was almost the exact pair of glasses that I broke. There's nobody around, and I just picked them up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the right style, the right color, the right shape that I like. I quickly threw them on my head, and then I thought to myself, oh, but what if these are somebody else? What if somebody needed them? And there was just nobody around. It was just desolate. And the way they were placed there at the bottom of the beam, it was like somebody set them there for me to receive. And I kind of feel that same way about the quarters. And I'm throwing this out here. Does this ever happen to you? Do you get a message like, oh, you should go and do something? You should, um, or something happens, and I don't know, like sometimes, do you ever get called? Do you get like a call from spirit to go and do something? Like if you didn't need these sunglasses anymore, to leave them in a place where somebody could find them and use them, or throwing quarters out. I mean, these two things are just right in my energy right now. And I know I'm aligned and I'm in the flow, right? I've done a lot of healing work to get here. I just want you to see how simple these things are to do. I needed quarters on that day, and I just said, geez, wouldn't it be great if I could find some quarters for this person? And there the quarters were, like magic out of thin air. And the same thing with these sunglasses. In a matter of hours, I had a pair of sunglasses there. And it's not that I mean, I have the means to go and buy myself a pair of sunglasses, but where am I going to buy them right now? I didn't have the time to go to a store. I was committed to this event I was at and what I was doing and the person I was with. And I was just making do with the sunglasses I had. And I just thought, thank you. I just feel so blessed. But if you're not asking for these simple kinds of things, the going, wouldn't it be great if this could happen for me? Um, and they have to be simple things, right? Like you can't, like, get good at manifesting small things. See how that works for you. Try something like this the next rainy day when you have to go somewhere and it's just a pouring rain day. Ask for, Spirit, can you help me with a close parking spot so I won't get soaking wet before I go into this, whatever I have to do? Please, before you get in the car, before you pull away, ask for that. See what happens in your life. Or if you have to go to the bank, right, and you have to go to the drive-through and you're short on time, ask for there not to be a line at the drive-through. And these are just some simple ways to test your manifesting abilities in your life, to see what happens when you are aligned. These are the kinds of things that will happen for you. Okay? And you have to be observing your life. You have to watch. You have to be looking around because it will come to you in all different ways. We are all agents of these kinds of miracles, right? Like I wholeheartedly believe that someone got an intuitive hit to go and do some of these things, whether it was to throw a few quarters around. Like maybe somebody honestly dropped them and Spirit said, hey, just leave them there for somebody else. So that person thought, I'll leave this here for someone else that might need it, right? And then divinely, I'm there at the right time. And that's kind of how the sunglasses were. Like this was a complete directions change. Like we took another route and we were like impulsively, like, yeah, let's walk this way, over this way and see what's over here. And that's what was there. So I want you all to think about that and pay attention in your life, because those are very easy manifesting levels. That's like beginning level of manifestations coming in your life. And okay, so just a tip, a hint, whatever you want to call it. I like to share my experiences so that first of all, you'll consider things that happen in your life in a different way. Realize that nothing really is a coincidence, that really things are, when you're aligned, things are intentional in your life. And you, through the power of who you are and your connection with Spirit, makes these things come in. And whatever Spirit is for you, whatever God you pray to, whether it's the universe, angels, ancestors, whatever it is for you, when you are aligned with higher powers in your life, that higher frequency, things like that happen. And they may be happening for you and you're just not seeing it. And that's what I want to do here, is open your eyes. Open your heart. Look around you. See the magic. Feel the magic. We have emergence of protection. And this is a 3 energy. Boundaries, self-preservation, trusting in divine protection, and boundaries. Having boundaries for yourself. What you'll accept for how you'll be treated. Boundaries around your health and what's good and what's right for you. Boundaries about how somebody can treat you, how you want to be treated, establishing that within somebody, whether a personal relationship, a family structure, a business structure, okay? And accepting and trusting that there is divine protection, that there is spiritual protection around you. I know I'm spiritually protected. I know when I'm out in the world, I am. I even, when I get in my car, I say a prayer like I surround myself with a bubble of protection, with a bubble of spiritual protection as I drive my car and I go out in the world. Let no harm come to me and let me cause no harm. That kind of thing, that I will be protected. I walk in the woods a lot and I call in that same kind of divine protection. really protect me as I walk through these woods and let me fully experience the wonder of this woods. You know, those types of things. And you can call this protection in around you. If you're feeling nervous or worried about a situation, ask for and call in that divine protection around yourself. Say a little prayer and welcome in that kind of protection in your life. And honestly, whether we like it or not, our ancestors are out there protecting us. Okay? They are. They're there. They don't let you. If you don't want to know, they don't let you know. But if you want to know, they'll let you know. So the emergence of protection, okay? You're aware of it. Maybe some more is coming in here. And divine protection can even be preventing something from happening in your life. Maybe you want someone or some kind of job or some kind of situation, and Spirit is saying, oh no, honey, that's not right for you. And we're going to protect you from that. And sometimes it might not be what we want to hear, but ultimately it's the right thing for us. And you have to trust that divine and higher power energies know what's right for us, that they see it all in a way we can't. Okay, and that's a 3 energy. All right. Well, I'm going to review the energies now, and we will pull an oracle card, okay? So a striking thing here is that there's no 2 energy in our life here. So if you want to take a note of that, if you're into numerology, that may be significant for you, 2 energy. So we have 1 energy here, and 1s are about new beginnings and opportunities in your life. We have expansion and north, headed in your soul's purpose, true north, and you're expanding and growing in your life right now. There's a cup of love here, an Ace of Cups, possibility of love in your life. Maybe your heart is open and you're giving love freely. It's freely flowing from you. Maybe this is self-love or love for others. And it can be both of those things. And then this magician energy, alchemizing energies, healing, pushing through them, turning lead into gold in your life, making things happen for yourself as you release more energies, okay? Our 3 energy today is balance and bravery, right? Staying in balance, keeping all those balls in the air and moving forward in your life. Clean it up. Clean up your mind, your soul, your body. Be in unison. Release energies you need to. Declutter your spaces so that you can make room for new things in your life. And that's energetically, right? We're doing all this work energetically. Somebody here is protecting something special. You might be growing something, nurturing something, really guarding it and protecting it. You want nothing but the best for it. And that's an energy here, protecting treasure. And then the energy we just reviewed, this emergence of spiritual protection in your life, okay? It's coming in. 4 energy with higher power, okay? A lot of higher power energy here today. Trusting that, calling it in to assist you. The observer energy, watching, seeing what happens in situations. Spirit of place, right? Being here and now, being authentic to who you are at any given time, regardless of where you're at. Okay? And having full-bodied experiences, bringing all your senses into the experiences you're having. So you have a full-bodied, full spiritual, full emotional experience of situations. And we have spontaneity here, a fire energy, somebody going after what they want, having their eye on the prize, the eye on victory, on success, and just focused right in on what they want. We have 5 energy, and 5 is about change. We have Golden Palace, right? The work you've done, the healing you've done, you're poised and in a position to build material wealth into your life. You're releasing lack consciousness, and you're opening yourself up into different flow in your life. You're riding the wave, right, to success, to abundance in your life. There's an arrogant energy around you or within you that you need to work on. We can't be all about the self, right? We have to care about other people. Integrity, right? Using your integrity, realizing you're a leader, being strong and confident, right? Knowing you're an example for the younger group. Someone here in disappointment, right? Having no regrets this time around. We're not going to feel disappointment or be regretful. We're aligned in our north energy, right? And we're no regrets now. We're putting what we're meant to do, what we feel deep in our soul, we're connecting into that energy and we're putting our efforts there. We have wisdom and wisdom keeper. So this is as you heal and grow through situations, you develop wisdom, and when you apply that to your life, you become a master of it, right? You know how to avoid the pitfalls and the failures and the pain that you've experienced in the past because you see it coming a mile away, right? So you are someone that has this kind of wisdom, and Spirit is really asking you to share this wisdom with other people so that they can avoid the things that you ran into in the past. And we have what is holy, what is true. And this is about appreciation for magic and the spiritual things that happen in your life. Being grateful, right? Having that attitude of gratitude in your life. And the unmerited gift of grace, how important it is to be a person of forgiveness, right? Forgive and release energies. And that starts with forgiving yourself, okay? We have 6 energies, a very big energy today. Speed and movement, getting busier, life moving faster, having to step into a quicker energy in your life. Alchemy and magic is here, manifesting in your life, transmuting energies, right? Really becoming a master manifester here. There's an energy of not for you. Some game you're playing, some situation you're in, it's not for you. And let's remember that this is divine protection in your life. Pay attention to this moon energy right now, and I would say today that energy is ramping up for the full moon on the 19th. That's just a few days away. So pay attention to your dreams and intuitive hits you're getting. It's going to increase. Spirit wants to communicate with you. Mountain, go head on in. Go right at whatever this problem is or situation is in your life. Go right at it. You are a passionate person. Passion is growing in your life. Maybe you're sharing a passionate connection with someone in your life. And we have full moon eclipse. So we have this full moon in a couple of days. It's not an eclipse though, but removing internal obstacles, removing any kind of lack consciousness, any fear or worry in you that's holding you back, holding you down from going after or achieving what you want in your life. And confronting self-identity. And I talked about how I'm thinking about some things I do that maybe aren't aligned for me anymore. And maybe some of you are thinking like that too. You know, how to identify with this now that I've healed and ascended more. Does this practice I have or this thing I do still align with me? And you may be thinking about things like that. So you're confronting yourself about some of these things. Is this right for me anymore? And how do I want to proceed? How do I want to do this? And an intensity is building in you, and guides are helping with you with a real fire ignition and intensity kind of energy in your life. And the last is ripe, juicy, and ready. So you are poised to receive, right? You are ready. You've done the healing, you've done the work, you've done the releasing. You're facing your true north, you're doing the work, you're passionate, driven, and committed about it. And you're starting to see the growth you want, okay? 7 energy, we have snow and silence. You might be in a little bit of a hermit energy, maybe cold right now. Maybe somebody around you is. They're not speaking. It's just a cold, dead energy. Let it go. Release it. Come to the sea, right? Continue to flow with the energies. Just flow, flow, flow. Stay in a state of flow. And there's a turning point in some situation, whether it be a career path, a relationship, or something. Somebody is finally coming out of the darkness into the bright sun, into the lush valley. We have fire and ignition. Somebody's ignited or something's ignited passion in you, a real fiery driven passion. And the dream of co-creation, right? You're putting your all into something and you're wishing it in, praying it in, dreaming it in to existence. You're co-creating with the universe right now, with spirit guides and angels, with your ancestors. We have 9 energy with storm fields. You either are dealing and gotten through some real chaotic times in your life, and you're coming out into this turning point energy, or you feel this storm coming towards you, okay? And we have this energy of home, being at home, being your authentic self, being comfortable in who you are. This could be someone considering a move. Where do I want to live? What's best for me? Where do I want to go? This could be somebody selling a home, moving to a new home, returning home from somewhere, okay? So it can go a lot of different ways. 9. Just going to take a sip of water. We have 10 energy, plants and growth, coming into success with plants and growing something, right? Maybe it's surprising to you, but it's really abundant now. Music and joy, that music brings you great joy into your life. You have it, like I have music on all the time. I love music more than I ever have a TV on. And I'm drawn to the moon here. Maybe you're communicating in music with someone or through someone. And maybe something with this full moon is going to be significant, especially because we had this full moon eclipse card coming out and the communication around the moon. So maybe you're going to get some kind of information in that could impact you in some way. And maybe that information coming in is not going to be for you, and you're going to have to know how to handle it. You're going to have to use your wisdom. Unfinished symphony, you're growing something, right? It's not coming in. You're not finished. I mean, you're not done. It's coming. It's just not in yet. And coming apart. Somebody is coming apart. Something's coming apart. Some kind of situation is coming apart. A separation in energies going a different way than someone. Maybe your internal energies, maybe you're fighting against yourself in some way. And privilege or 10 of Pentacles, right? Success, long-term success in your life coming in here, whether in a relationship, on a career path, okay? Maybe somebody is struggling with their throat chakra right now. Maybe it's this silent energy that might come forward around the full moon. Maybe the energy of the full moon being in Mercury retrograde here could bring something in from the past in a way. And you're going to have to be able to be honest about it, okay? And how you're feeling about it. And this is focused attention, prioritizing and persevering through a situation. And you're focusing on the brilliance of you. Okay, focus on that. Now is the time to really be honest with yourself and with others, right? And Spirit's calling for radical honesty here, okay? And go the distance, going the distance on some kind of a path, a spiritual path, a healing path, a love journey, a self-discovery journey, a career journey, whatever kind of journey it is for you. You are full and dedicated, going full steam, okay? Now I am going to take Sacred Destiny and see what wants to come out here today for you all. What do we have for the collective today, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of the deck is taking risks, right? Taking risks in our life. Doing things, right? Being creative and passionate. Just taking those risks. Okay, let's see what we have here. What wants to come out? Okay, we have the energy of purity, right? This is an energy of wanting to live a clean, pure life, right? Wanting your relationships to be pure and honest and true. How you conduct yourself, pure, honest, and true, right? Cleansing yourself out, being clean, being authentic, right? Even the work you produce, the energy you put out there, you want it to be pure and clean and reflect your true essence, okay? And I feel someone here is working to that when we talk about these self-identifying energies, right? You're trying to keep yourself pure. And just be careful with an energy like that, because sometimes we can get too restrictive, have to have things too pure. And then we have protection, knowing that you're spiritually protected. And that was a loud message in today's reading, okay? We have solitude, right? Spending some time alone to get clarity, just be at peace, okay? I know for me, doing these readings is like alone time for me. You know, I get to connect in with spirit guides, feel these energies, and share the messages. So really, when you can, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes in a day, whatever time it is that you can sneak away and just be alone with yourself, try that. You're coming into a more abundant time in your life. You're releasing negative energies. You're at a turning point on some kind of career path. You're opening up to communication with your spirit guides. You're going to be paying attention more to what's going on around you in terms of manifestation, and trying out some techniques to see if you really can manifest. We have adventures, going on adventures, taking some trips, considering life an adventure. And if you look at life that way, it's much easier to manage it, I think. At least it's turned out that way for me, right? Every day is an adventure. And I have even shifted my thinking about the grocery store, and I'm letting it be an adventure in my life, letting it be an experience, and I'm bringing all my senses to it. The thing I really don't like doing the most, I am making an adventure in my life. That's how I'm shifting my mindset about that. So think about that. Purification, right? Cleansing out our energies, cleaning it up, right? Cleaning up the mind, soul, all of that. Just whisking these energies away and out of our life. Healing chaos, right? That storm energy, the propensity to feel chaotic in your life. And that's really an energy we have to heal within us, right? Is get out of that cycle. And sometimes we get in one cycle like that and it's hard to get out of it. And once you're out of it, don't get yourself back in it. Take the actions you need to take in your life so you're not in a state of chaos. Wisdom. You're developing wisdom. Learn the lessons, apply the wisdom to your life so you don't repeat situations, okay? Change is coming in. A change is coming. It's clear. We've been seeing this in readings regularly that a change is happening for part of the collective that is on this path, is doing the work, is healing, is releasing. Blessings are coming in, and I think the stories I told you about today, the sunglasses and the quarters, was absolutely blessings, wondrous things happening in my life. Let's stay flexible, right? You know, flexible in purity, flexible around perfectionist tendencies, willing to change things up, to negotiate, to consider other people's points of view. Right? That's about being flexible, not being rigid thinking. And simplify. How can you simplify things so it's not so complex, right? What can you do to make life easier so you can flow with energies more? And leadership, stepping into a leadership position in your life, knowing that, knowing that people are watching you, and that you have to have integrity and honor, courage, and take risks, right, in this leadership role. And wonders. You're going to be experiencing some wonders. You just got to open your eyes, right? The wondrous will emerge in your life. Wow. All right. That's the angel reading I have for you today. It's been a few days since I've done one, so it's a little longer here. Happy to be back, and I hope you all enjoy this. Take care, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you in the next reading. Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.